We're interrupting programming to bring you the very latest on breaking news in the upstate. There's been a school bus crash in Greenwood County. It's left a number of people injured. The scene where all of this is happening is in the 7500 area of Highway 25 going toward Hodges. Again, this is in Greenwood County. To get the very latest on what has happened, 7 News' Stephanie Bornman is joining us live now from the crash scene. Stephanie.
Still very much an active scene, but I want to take you right to the most impactful, unbelievable part of this scene. The school bus still in a ditch at this time. We're told crews got out here shortly before 1:30. We're able to get everyone out. We're also told that Highway Patrol is the agency leading this investigation. According to people on the scene, the bus ran off the road here on Highway 25, hit a pole nearby, and then went right into the ditch. The reason that they haven't pulled it out of the ditch right now is because Highway Patrol is waiting for accident recreators to come in and assess the scene, take pictures. We are working to get more information on this developing story. Back to you.
So, Stephanie, are we getting any early word on how all this happened and the number of people who have been injured?
At this time, Highway Patrol has not commented. Like I said, they're sort of waiting to recreate the scene, get all of their information in order, and then they're going to be releasing all of that and hopefully talking to us here and having an update for you at 5 o'clock.
All right. Stephanie, are there any landmarks, anything in the community that folks can relate to as to where exactly all this has happened? Give us a landmark if you can.
So, I don't know if you can see, but sort of at the top of the hill, there's a gas station and a Burger King here on Highway 25. Not really much around here, just there is a small trailer home over there, but not really much in this area.
So the situation right now, and the bus hasn't been removed from excuse me, Stephanie, the bus hasn't been removed from the wreck scene, and what's it doing traffic-wise?
No, absolutely. You can still see the bus in the ditch. We're told that they were able to get everyone out. I mean, they can't remove it at this time, even though the wrecker is actually here on scene, but they have to recreate the scene and take pictures and gather everything so they can actually conduct their investigation into exactly what happened here on Highway 25.
All right, Stephanie, we're going to get back to you just a little bit later on, and of course, the very latest from the scene. They're coming up at 5 o'clock. Thank you. Our Ann Maxwell, meantime, also in Greenwood County with team coverage. She is outside the Army National Guard unit there, where they've been telling the parents whose children were not injured to come and be reunited with their children. Ann, bring us the very latest on what's happening there.
Tom, we are just a few hundred yards down the street and across the street from the site of the crash. A representative from the Greenwood County Sheriff's Office tells me they brought the children who were not injured here. There are 16 of them. EMTs are on the scene to assess them. Parents have been told to come pick their children up here. We are told all of them have been picked up except for 2. And again, those EMTs are here. They're meeting with families on an individual basis to assess them. But mostly it's clearing out here. And they did have a school bus on site to take any children whose parents didn't come home, but it's looking like that's not going to be needed at this point. Reporting live in Hodges, Ann Maxwell, 7 News.
Now, Ann, we understand that these children from Westwood Elementary School in Greenwood County were on a field trip and apparently were returning from the field trip, and there were not one bus but several busloads of children. The other 2 buses, are you hearing that all those kids are okay, right?
We heard that's right. We heard that those other 2 buses returned safely. So from what I understand, it was only the children who were on the bus that crashed, who are okay, that were brought here. Tom?
All right. So have you had an opportunity to talk with any of the parents? Obviously, the parents must be very concerned about the safety of their children. Are school officials there to reassure them that everything's okay?
We are not allowed inside the building. We are respecting those families' privacy right now. We've seen several children come out with their parents. Everybody seems pretty calm, pretty collected. And we just arrived on the scene, actually, so we have not had the chance to speak to any parents yet. But that's something that we are looking to do to see how all of them are doing. Tom?
All right, so we will be back to you coming up on our news at 5 o'clock. Thanks very much for that, Ann. Now, again, to recap for you exactly what has happened, approximately 1:30 today, there was a crash involving a Greenwood County school bus. It happened in the 7500 block of Highway 25 near Nations Road, we are told. And there have been several children who have been injured, some adults injured as well. We're working to get more information on exactly what happened, but as you saw in the report from Stephanie Bornman, the bus went down a ravine there, and the bus is still there, but we're told that everyone who's been injured has already been removed and is getting the medical treatment they need, and the parents whose children were not injured have been told to come to the National Guard Armory to get their children and find out more about what has happened. Our crews are still working to get more information for you. As soon as we have more, we'll be back with you. And of course, the very latest coming up when you join us for 7 News beginning at 5. Tom Crabtree here. We'll see you later this afternoon.